Hello there, baby dolls. If you've seen my Hex is a Cult video, it is about Gunther, Gunnyboo, and his road, potential to salvation. He has two options. Option one, he can fade into obscurity. Or he can continue the story with option two and reach salvation. He can rise to great heights. I'm doing everyone a favor here. I'm just going to show you something. So I'm on Gunther's Twitter profile. I haven't looked on it in a long time. And I'm looking at it. You got to do something different. You see, firstly, Wolverine, it's a commodity, man. You can't be using these X-Men names. That's not alpha male. Your name, Gunther, that is alpha man. You have the word gun in it. Gunther. There's a gun over there. Gun. Literally. Gun. It's an alpha male, strong, aggressive. It starts with a G. You don't need anything else. And you have Wolverine with an underscore 2241. This is a freaking postcode in Australia, man. And it's a very poor one too. You can't be doing this, man. You got to have something like at Gunther, like steak Gunther or Gunther something. Okay? This is what's going to happen here. Also, what is Oliver Keane? These weird words and throwing all these other commodity names out. They are not the path to salvation. Now, this... Okay, what is this? I'm having a look here. What's this? What's Wolverine.app? Oh my god, what have you done? Is this real? Oh my god, I need to collect my thoughts for a second. Oh, I'm back. Okay, what is this, bro? Strawberry is a mysterious and ethereal character who captivates Oliver Keane's... What are you doing, bro? What is this, man? What is this? Charts. Is this what I think it is? Oh my... What are you doing? What's going on? You spent precious hours on Earth. Life is short. Look, man, there's a lot of things we can do here. There's a lot of potential here. Firstly, you got 200 million hex. You've won the game already. Secondly, you got some great interviews out there. Okay, we've memed you. We've memed Gunnyboo already. He's got Gunther in his name. You don't need to do this Wolverine stuff. Comic books are out. So, and this, you can't, look, friends as well, if you're listening for marketing, don't do this AI stuff. It's too popular. I can tell when something's AI. You're literally just better off putting a zoom up of your nostril. Yeah, just like zoom right up into your nose and just use that picture. That'll be a lot better than just like all these, oh man. Yeah, we got some work to do, friends. But we can get there. We can get there. You see, Gunnyboo, the goal is, see, Max Keiser was the religious order priest of Bitcoin back 2011, 12, 13. Okay. And look how it turned out. I mean, it turned out pretty good. So Max Keiser started doing, he allowed people to reach salvation. So ultimately, this is the goal, okay? The goal is, look, Max was considered the heretic freak, the crazy guy. Who would have thought that 10 years later, his 100,000 plus Bitcoin would make him a billionaire and he would be performing exorcisms at a Bitcoin Miami conference? This is the potential for the Gunther name. You know, at the end of the day, I want you to know Gunther's personality, if you're listening out there, Gunnyboo, your personality is not catered towards joking, comedy, lighthearted memes. Okay, so you can't use these little strawberry thought. You can't, it's not going to work, okay? You are a serious guy. Your name has gun in it. Gun is like alpha, forward, strong, okay? You got 15 years stakes, man. You went all in. You won the game. You went all in on Hex in 2020 when no one believed. So you should be carrying that torch out. There's a lot of potential. And look, Mr. Gunnyboo even says it himself. So if I could have the support of the Hex and Pulsion community for Wolverine products, it would mean a lot to me. Wrong. 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 You are the product. Gunther is the product, not these little poopy McPoop coins with 14 Indian dudes. It's not going to work. You're the product. Max Keiser is the product of Satoshi. There's only one Max Keiser. So he says also, let's go back in time for a moment. I was one of the first people to create a staking ladder that goes up to 555 days. Day one hexagon. There you go, bro. You've won the game. You've won the game. If Hex is going to emulate Bitcoin over the next 10 to 13 years, even if it just gets to 1/10 of the size, you've won the game more than you could wildly imagine. You've already won the game. He also created the first Hex origin address order that was featured in the Highest of Stakes film. No attribution. Well, you don't need attribution, man. You got gun in your name. The audit demonstrates that the origin address has never sold any tokens, and this gave early investors extreme confidence in the asset. Something you need to know about Gunther, friends. Richard Hart, Ricardo Corazon himself, personally DM'd Gunther and said, thank you for doing that on-chain reporting about the origin address. You've given, like, confidence to the community. I don't know what he said exactly, but he was basically thanking him for all his work. So Gunther was the first person because no one knew how to use Etherscan. There was no tools. He was blessed. It's like Max being blessed by Satoshi himself. This is what you don't understand, Gunther. Not this strawberry little hoe. What is this, by the way? What is this? Buy jam? What is this? What's going on here? Okay, look. Max's dream. Max's dream. So see, Max performs an exorcism. His real dream is for Satoshi to appear and bless him. Okay, you have that. You had literally the founder, the leader, Richard Hart. He blessed you already. So no one else has that. No one. Everyone else gets 2-letter replies to him. That was last year. Now they get nothing. So he also continues, right? As a Hex early adopter, I help to build value into the asset. But you don't understand this, man. Okay, you do understand this, sir. So I've made so many videos to tell you. Okay, so you see this box hand on the left hand side, friends. You see this, okay? You know Metcalfe's law, yeah? If you increase n, okay, the price, right, will be n squared. Okay, that's what happens. So if you increase n, if we increase n by 10 times the people, that means we'll get 100x price increase. The basics, the fundamentals of Metcalfe's law, you understand that. So when Gunther himself says, I helped to build value into the asset via capital injection, live streams, and onboarding. The capital injection is important, but what's more important, most, is actually the live streams and the onboarding. You are the asset. You are the voice. You can perform exorcisms. I want to go to a Hex conference where you have this little baptism water thing and you literally purify everybody and you have this own little ledger and you give people 555 stakes. I can already see it right now. How come I can see it? I'm not the one who got in all in early at the start. I got tricked by the Soyboys, the tricksters of Reddit, who sent me all the Richard Hart fake ID FUDs. I was messaging them. I should, instead of asking these Soyboys in Reddit the questions about is Hex a scam, I should have said, send me a picture of your face right now. And I would have discovered that none of them can grow facial hair. I would have had the answer that I was seeking. So, continuing, right? Gunther, I'm a Hex shard on both networks with skin in the game. And baby dolls, let's just go. Gunny Boo, look at this, okay? You're saying, I ask for your support. So, this is what baffles me. I refuse to believe this is real. Gunny Boo has an enormous amount of Hex. He's like Max owning an enormous amount of Bitcoin, right? When you have like 200 million Hex, you're literally, I'm just going to give you the whale, man, because you got to look at the potential here. I'm going to give you 3 whale signs, okay? Now, Gunny Boo is staked all out 15 years. Gunny Boo should be, if you're listening, you know you're listening, right? You have to have a perspective of how can we as a community plant a seed today so that we can sit in the shades of tomorrow? How can we do that? We have to link Richard Hart core principles. And lucky for you, I can't believe I'm doing this for free. I should be charging for this. Okay, look, that's how much I love you all, okay? I'm going to do this right now. So I've already made it here for you. I've written the story here for you. Richard made these principles in clear, concise words so everybody can unite behind them. And we are simultaneously aligning with him. It's the same thing. Here, freedom of movement. Who's going to say no to that? I want to move from my bedroom to the bathroom. Try and stop me. Okay? Free speech. I want to tell people to wear fluffy slippers and no government to oppress me. Real DeFi. Real DeFi. I mean, Richard calls HEX the truth engine. Fake DeFi is Uniswap, masquerading as DeFi, but it's actually CeFi, so it's worse. Binance is infinitely better than Uniswap. Crypto removing middlemen. Okay? This is the whole point of doing it. You know what people are going to say? They're going to say, so I'm giving you your talking points for you. People are going to come up to you, Gunther, and they're going to say, excuse me, sir. First, you got to get rid of we got to get rid of this. I can't get rid of this, okay? People are going to say, excuse me, Richard Hart himself, okay, Richard Hart himself, he's a middleman. He controls everything. You say wrong. You tell them their eyes have not been opened, okay? These are their eyes. They got googly eyes. You say if they had a look at all the other coins on CoinGecko, which is a place of sin, by the way, because there's other coins, right? If you go and have a look at all of these coins, you go down, instead of there being one Richard Hart, what they did was they split their origin address coins into like 12 wallets, like Solana. They call one liquidity for exchanges. They call another coin marketing. They call another coin bribing politicians. They call another coin technology. Another coin salaries. Another coin fluffy slipper discount coupons and everything else. You see what I mean? It's all the same thing. They all own 90% of the coins. Right here, they all own 90% of the coins. Okay, you have 90%, 90%, 90%, right? All of them, friends. They all own an enormous amount. 60, 70, 80, 90, who cares? It just so happens that our one, okay, it just so happens that our one is just one dude. It's one dude, right? So we have RH here. Okay, it's one dude, RH. The other ones have a lot of people. They might have 50 people, Polygon. They might have 100 people, Solana. It's all the same thing. Which one do you want to support? And I'd like to remind you of something. Richard Hart himself, he had a choice. Does he emulate Bitcoin or does he emulate Ethereum? When he made HEX, he emulated Bitcoin. He emulated the founder. He knows what Satoshi did, when he disappeared, how he disappeared. He knows everything. Because Bitcoin was the success. Now we're starting to see that the world loves Ponzi's, degens, NFT, gaming, metaverse, all these smart contract stuff. Hence, Pulse Chain's taking a bit of a change here. But don't forget, there is a market for both. And luckily for you, this is why Gunther is in the best spot of all. You're part of a community where the founder has Pulse, the smart contract, Bitcoin, right, which is HEX, the salvation, staking, and the store of value, and you have PulseX. You have them all under one wing. Satoshi lovers, right, we all love Satoshi, I love Satoshi, but the Satoshi Maxis, Bitcoin Maxis, they are not allowed, like Max Keiser is not allowed to talk about the good stuff of Ethereum. He's not even allowed to acknowledge that Tether is being used. See so they go against their principles. They contradict themselves. They have to pretend it doesn't exist. You are in a place of you're in a very competitive advantage placed. But of course, that's the path that can be chosen. We got to get rid of these coins. X-Men, Jam. There's another one? Bro, I'll close my eyes every 3 weeks. There's another coin. You know what to do, man. Oh, look, you can do what you want. It's a free world. I'm just telling you. I can see the future one way, and it's bright. And there's a lot of real strawberries here, not these fake AI strawberry hoe. But the other path is the darkness. Which one are you going to choose? We're trying to help each other grow, friends, because it's asymmetric upside if this works out. And it can definitely work out. Like, subscribe, bell button on, and catch you in the next one.